Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Solomon and I'm an instructional coach for Ray County Schools. Today I'm excited to kick off a new program called Ray Reads. Teachers, parents, and people in our community are going to share their favorite stories right here on a video so you can watch while we're doing our learning from home. Boys and girls, have you heard the story, The Little Red Hen? I'm pretty sure maybe you have at school. The Little Red Hen is about a hen who likes to bake bread. One day when she was trying to bake bread, she needed some help, and she asked some of her friends if they would help her. She asked the dog, she asked the mouse, and she asked the cat, but none of them would help her. Today I'm going to share with you an updated version of that. This story is Cook-a-Doodle-Doo. Now you can tell I'm here in my kitchen. My dishwasher's running as we speak. This book was written by Janet Stevens and Susan Stevens Kreml. The title is Cook-a-Doodle-Doo, and it was written with some of the same characters from The Little Red Hen. In fact, one of the characters is the Little Red Hen's great-grandson. I hope you enjoy it. You can tell by the front cover that the recipe in this book is going to be a strawberry shortcake. Behind me, you're going to see some of the ingredients that you could use to make your own strawberry shortcake at home. At the end of the story, I will share that recipe with you. Oh yeah, along the way, I'm going to be stopping and asking some questions. You can stop the video and turn and talk and ask your parents to do that with you. If your parents aren't around, ask a brother or a sister and maybe they can turn and talk with you. So let's get at it. Cook-a-doodle-doo. Peck, peck, peck. Always chicken feed. Day after day, year after year. I'm sick of it, squawked Big Brown Rooster. Can we get something new to eat around here? Please. Nobody's listening. What's a hungry rooster supposed to do? There's no hope. Wait a minute. Rooster remembered a story his mama used to tell, a story handed down from chicken to chicken. The story of his famous great-grandmother, the Little Red Hen. Rooster rushed into the chicken coop. It has to be here, he said. He looked high and low, and there it was. At last, hidden under a nest, her cookbook, The Joy of Cooking Alone, by Little Red Hen. Rooster carefully turned the pages. So many recipes, he thought. And I thought she just baked bread. Look at that strawberry shortcake. That's it. I'll make the most wonderful, magnificent strawberry shortcake in the whole wide world. No more chicken feed for me. Yes, sirree, just like Great Granny. I'll be a cook. Cook-a-doodle-doo, crowed Rooster as he pranced toward the big farmhouse. In my mind, I'm seeing Rooster prance. It means he's walking a little fast, not quite running, but just skipping along. I think he's happy. Cook-a-doodle-doo, said Dog. Have you lost your marbles, Rooster? Asked Cat. You've never cooked anything before, said Goose. That doesn't matter, said Rooster. Cooking is in my blood. It's a family tradition. Now, who will help me? Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the goose. And away they went. Rooster pushed open the kitchen door. It looks like I'm on my own, just like Great Granny. He sighed and put on his apron. We'll help you. Rooster turned around, and there stood Turtle, Iguana, and Potbelly Pig. Do you three know anything about cooking? Rooster asked. I can read recipes, said Turtle. I can get stuff, said Iguana. I can taste, said Pig. I'm an expert at tasting. Turn and talk about what you think expert might mean. Then we're a team, declared Rooster. Let's get ready and start cooking. Turtle read the cookbook. Heat oven to 450 degrees. I can do that, said Iguana. Look, I'll turn the knob. 150, 250, 350, 450. Hey, cooking is easy. Rooster put a big bowl on the table. What's our first ingredient? He asked. The recipe says we need flour, said Turtle. I can do that, said Iguana. He dashed outside and picked a petunia. How's this flour? No, said Rooster. Not that kind of flour. We need flour for cooking. You know, the fluffy white stuff that's made from wheat. Can I taste the flour? Asked Pig. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. The recipe says to sift it first. What does sift mean? Asked Iguana. Said Turtle. I think sift means to search through. You mean like when I sift through the garbage looking for lunch? Asked Pig. I can do that, said Iguana, and he dived into the flour, throwing it everywhere. I think they're a little confused, don't you, boys and girls? No, said Rooster. Don't sift the flour like that. Put it through this sifter. Rooster turned the crank and sifted the flour right into the big pile. Can I taste the pile? Asked Pig. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. Now we measure the flour. I can do that, said Iguana. He grabbed a ruler. The flour is 4 inches tall. I think Iguana is really confused now. No, said Rooster. We don't want to know how tall it is. We want to know how much there is. We measure the flour with this metal measuring cup. I have a measuring cup right here, boys and girls. We need 2 cups, said Turtle. So fill it twice. Rooster dumped the 2 cups of flour into the bowl. Can I taste it now? Asked Pig. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. Next, we add 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I can do that, said Iguana. He looked under the table. But where are the tablespoons? He looked in the teapot. No teaspoons in here. What they needed were some measuring spoons like this. A teaspoon, a tablespoon. This one is a 1/2 teaspoon and a 1/4 of a teaspoon. They certainly wouldn't be in the teapot. No, said Rooster. Don't look in the teapot or under the table. These spoons are for measuring. Each holds a certain amount. Rooster measured the sugar, baking powder, salt, and poured them into the big bowl, then sifted all the dry ingredients together. Looks awfully white in there, said Pig. I better taste it. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. Now we add butter. We need 1 stick. I can do that, cried Iguana. He raced outside and broke off a branch. How's this stick? Miss Michelle thinks he might have meant a stick of butter like this. No, said Rooster. Not that kind of stick. a stick of butter. Rooster unwrapped the butter and dropped it into the bowl. That butter's just sitting there like a log, said Pig. Maybe I need to taste it. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. Next, we cut in the butter. I can do that, said Iguana. Uh-oh. Scissors don't cut butter very well. No, 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 said Rooster. Don't cut the butter with scissors. Use these 2 table knives like this. Rooster cut in the butter until the mixture was crumbly. Looks mighty dry in there, said Pig. Perhaps I should taste it. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. Now the recipe says to beat 1 egg. I can do that, cried Iguana. Look at the pictures carefully, boys and girls. Turn and talk about how Iguana's confused now. No, 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 said Rooster. Don't beat an egg with a baseball bat. We use an egg beater. Rooster carefully broke the egg into a dish, beat it with an egg beater, and poured it into the big bowl. That looks tasty, said Pig. Please let me taste it. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. Now add milk. We need 2/3 of a cup. I can do that, said Iguana. Here, hold the glass measuring cup and I'll saw off 1/3. We'll use the other 2/3 to measure the milk. Wait, said Pig. Why don't we fill the measuring cup to the top and I'll drink down to 1/3. These characters. No, 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 said Rooster. The cup has marks on it. 1/3, 2/3, 1 cup. We'll fill it to the 2/3 mark. Rooster poured the milk into the bowl. It surely needs tasting now, said Pig. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. Now we mix the dough and put it into a greased baking pan. Rooster stirred and spread as Turtle read. Bake in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes. I can do that, cried Iguana. Iguana shoved the pan into the oven. Let's see. 15 minutes equals 900 seconds. I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 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 said Rooster. And he set the timer so that Iguana would stop counting the seconds. Pig burned his tongue on the oven door trying to taste the shortcake. Turtle studied the cookbook to see what to do next. Let's cut up the strawberries and whip the cream, said Turtle. And they cut and whipped until, ding! Rooster grabbed the oven mitt off Iguana's head and took the shortcake carefully out of the oven. Oh, it's beautiful and it smells so good, said Pig. I know I have to taste it now. Not yet, Pig, said Turtle. We need to let it cool. Soon the shortcake was ready to cut. Rooster sliced it in half. They stacked 1 layer of cakes, 1 layer of whipped cream, 1 layer of strawberries. Then again, cake, cream, and strawberries. That's where they're getting it out of the oven. It looks just like the picture of the strawberry shortcake in the cookbook. This is the most wonderful, magnificent strawberry shortcake in the whole wide world, said Rooster. If Great Granny could see me now. Let's take it to the table. I can do that, cried Iguana. He yanked the plate. The shortcake tilted and slid, splat, right on the floor. Pig was ready. Now it's my turn to taste it. In a split second, the strawberry shortcake was gone. Every last crumb had disappeared into the pot belly of the pig. "Our shortcake!" Iguana cried. "You ate it." "I thought it was my turn," replied Pig. "I'm the taster, remember?" And it tasted great. "But it was our masterpiece," moaned Turtle. "And a tasty one too," said Pig. "Now can we make something else?" "Yeah," Iguana glared. "How about a plump, juicy roast pig?" Pig gasped. "Roast pig? How about iguana pot pie or turtle soup?" "No, no, no," cried Rooster. "Listen to me. We made this shortcake as a team, and teams work together." "But Pig ate it," whined Turtle. "Iguana dropped it," poured Pig. "Turtle should have caught it," grumbled Iguana. "It doesn't matter," said Rooster. "The first shortcake was just for practice. It won't be as hard to make the second time." "Well," added Turtle, "we don't have to worry about messing up the kitchen. It's already a mess." "So, who will help me make it again?" asked Rooster. Pig, Turtle, and Iguana looked at each other. "I will," said Pig. "I will," said Turtle. "I will," said Iguana. "Cook-a-doodle-doo," crowed Rooster. "Cook-a-doodle-doo! Let's get cooking again." Together, they made the second most wonderful, magnificent strawberry shortcake in the whole wide world. And it was a lot easier than the first time. Look who's come back. So here's the recipe. Great Granny's magnificent strawberry shortcake. 2 cups all-purpose flour, sifted. 2 tablespoons sugar. 1 tablespoon baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1/2 cup butter. 1 egg beaten. 2/3 cup milk. 3 to 4 cups of strawberries washed and sliced, and 1 cup whipping cream whipped. Preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Sift flour, then sift together dry ingredients. Cut in butter until mixture resembles coarse crumbs. Add egg and milk, stirring by hand just enough to moisten. That means just to get it a little bit wet. Spread the dough in greased 8 by 1.5 inch round pan, building up the edges slightly. Bake for 15 to 18 minutes. Remove cake from the pan. Cool on racks for 5 minutes. Split into 2 layers. Lift top off the cake carefully. Alternate layers of cake, whipped cream, and strawberries, ending with the strawberries on top. And you'll see there's those ingredients that we talked about earlier. I'm going to show this recipe one more time, just in case you want to try to make it at home. Okay, boys and girls, there's one more thing I wanted to do before I let you go today. In this story, we had a lot of homophones, homonyms, or multiple meaning words. I want you to think back and try to remember how Iguana was so confused about everything. And if you want to do this at home, you can write a letter to Iguana and explain why he was confused and what he needs to do differently. You could also write your family's recipes in a cookbook. But most importantly, I want you to have fun. I miss seeing you guys at school, and I hope you enjoy this first edition of Ray Reads. Check out our channel tomorrow and the next day and the next day, because we're going to have a different reader every day with a different story coming your way. Take care.